It's windy up here again. Right, going on. I've made a bit of progress here. Well, I think I have. It's hard to tell because when you're doing it all the time, like as I am, a few days now, not a couple. You think, but it has diminished. I cut some up there as well because I got a bit bored. I've been in the same place. So this big bit, my chainsaw is just not gonna do that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna ask a farmer. I cut as much off it as I can. I'll ask a farmer if he can get rid of it. That one I might be able to cut. There's another big one down there, which might be able to do. Might be. Let's see. Does look a bit big. So I cleared a lot of the foliage on it, and I started cutting a bit up there. Now the bits coming off the main trunk. So yeah, I want to fit my radio in my car, but priorities, isn't it? So all that's got to go in the wood house. There's some down here. Still loads to cut up. I'm on my second chain on a chainsaw. Got to sharpen it again tomorrow morning. But like I say, when you start sharpening, they just don't. Well, for me, unless I'm doing it wrong, they don't last long. So there we are. Another day over. It's a weekend tomorrow. Well, it's weekend today, really, isn't it? Friday, if you count that. And I think I'll go around the back there and get it off his wheat that he's planted. And there's lots of bits I got to clear from there, which is going on here, which is all got to be chipped. What fun. Yeah. So, but there we are. Yeah. I wish I bought a better chipper, to be honest, but wish we had bought a better one. But they're bloody expensive. It would do the job, but if slow, like, it's not professional, it's not industrial, like, So, yeah, mate of mine offered to come round today. I said, I wouldn't wish it on you. You know who you are. But I wouldn't, it's not fair. It's not no one else's problem, like, But our window came today. The one I had to break into the house, and it was rotting. Anyway, the window. It's behind that shutter. Have I got it? I can't see it. There it is. It's behind there, so I'll be fitting that. Well, I don't know when. I expect if it's pissing down one day, I'll put it in, like, as long as it don't get too wet. There you are. It's nice now. It was pissing down earlier, and I got a bit wet. Yeah, believe it or not, we've run out of firewood. There's a bit in that trailer up there. Look at that sun. Look at it. Very, very odd weather here. Well, it's probably normal for here, but not why. Oh, yeah, Pat. So I was talking to myself, did you? Yeah. So it's coming on, but it is gonna take 2 weeks. It'd be a week on Tuesday. Well, no, call it Wednesday because they cut him down on Tuesday. So I think it'd easily be another week, and then there's all the tidying up. Rake it back, like, try and leave it like we found it, like,
acceptable.
Yeah.
And then we like I say, we can tackle all this bloody chipping
Whenever when it dries out when it starts getting a bit warmer and it dries out, like.
Tomorrow we'll bring a load of these other branches in here into our boundary, so clearing it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case he can't hear you. Yeah. But gotta cut all them up.
Yeah.
And
Like I say, just bring them into our area.
yeah, up here,
Yeah.
our dead area that we
So
don't know
it's
what to
not
do with.
on our neighbouring field.
Yeah.
That's all. You know.
So, like I say, there's a couple of pieces here I'm not going to be able to cut up pen, you know, with our little chainsaw, right? Look at the Jardin chainsaw already. But it's doing a good job. It's doing a good job, isn't it?
Again, like you say, I know this big piece, but that is when we get the fencing up eventually, it's going to be in our side, so we haven't got to worry about that yet. That can
No.
stay there,
No.
you know, for another time. Or whatever.
Yeah. Nice one. Yeah. What?
I'm just putting my 2 pence.
Yeah, I know. No, I appreciate it. There's a smell of poo around here, isn't there? God, sniff it.
supposed to be up
I dare
there.
you. I dare you to sniff it.
No, they're
Yeah.
supposed to be about 25 foot up in the air,
Yeah.
that's why.
I'll tell you what, I'll leave the house for a week if you sniff it.
No.
Good God. Bloody hell. So you'd be happy with that. Oh, yeah. No, I'm coming. Alright, okay, I'm dribbling. No, not literally, just going on about nothing. So, but look at the view we got now. Bloody great. Okay, hope you've had all had a nice day, but not as good as me. Alright, clearing the garden of all the trees and all that is on hold today. It's very wet and we're aching. So I thought I'd be doing a bit of internal, external work. So if you remember from a previous video, I had to break into the house through that opening there because we left our house keys on a car key, which is about 40 minutes away. And I thought, I'm not going back. So I depainted it. I broke the glass down there, if you look down there. But there was no issue because the window's rotten anyway, and over time we're going to replace every window anyway. So, you know, there we are. And here's the window that's going in. Yeah, be aware to measure your windows before taking the old one out. We'll see what happens. Kind of got half a gold star for me today. There we are. One window fitted. Looks a lot better. A bit of light back in here now. Yeah. Made from UPVC by Vico Fenetra. Yeah, it's alright in fact. Seems like. Do you see the wallpaper? When I took the not beading, I forgot what they called it. See the wallpaper there? You can see that. One time or another. That was covered over a bit of trim, wooden trim, architrave in it. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, quite nice. There we go. Right, it's just been, what day is it? Thursday. So it's been a week and 2 days. That'll be 9 days, that'll be. Since the farmer was so helpful in felling 16 trees. Yeah, 16. And we said we'd try and get it off his field within a week. We failed. We failed due to weather and just being a bit bloody bone-idle, to be honest. So, but this is what we got. So we got all that we can cut up in our own time. Apart from the foliage here, it's pretty good. It's pretty clear. A little stick over there, look. I really want to get this cup on. Oh God, back is in half. Oh, excuse me. No, I didn't really. Anyway, so there we are. And we got all that mess. 1, 2, 3 piles, 4 to chip. And cutting up all that and all that, which my 14-incher chainsaw is struggling a bit. It could do with like a, well, I know, 18 inch. Well, can we all? It would have been better, but I've gone through 2.5 chains now, just doing. The thing is with them, it's kind of new wood, new timber, and it takes it out the sharpness, and they go blunt really quick. But we ain't done bad. And Penny, I tell you what, there's not many women who put on a pair of wellies, get stinking dirty, get stinking dirty, and help me do this, because I would be miles behind if it wasn't for her. Alright, she done all the little teeny little bits, like, you know, and I done the main stuff. Nah, that's wrong, in fact. I can't praise her enough. Love her. Yeah, very much indeed. So there we are. Yeah. I don't know what the weather's doing tomorrow, but I think Penny's going shopping in the morning, so I'll probably get a wheelbarrow down here and clean this up. And hopefully the farmer who lives down to the left of me will be happy that we've gone over a couple of days, 3 days it'll be. But hopefully he'll be happy that he's got his field back, and I can't thank him enough, and his dad, for chopping them down. Great stuff, but a lot more work. But the good thing is we can virtually do it in our own time. I'm going in now because it's quite cold and it's wet, and I'll probably get pneumonia or something now. Yeah, I got a bit of a headache as well. Bloody chainsaw, I think. So there we are. I'll give you a view from up here. But yeah, hell of a lot to do. I'll show you what we got in the. Oh, a bit slippery there. Tell you what we got left. What Penny and myself have put in here. Let's have a look. That's what we got now. I'd imagine we'll be putting the same again in after we've sorted all that out. So not bad, but we've got to leave it a couple of years at least. But yeah, you can see the awesome mega job we've got clearing all this now. Yeah. All that, look. Oh. And that. But and we're thinking of doing something here. I don't know if I told you. I shouldn't have, but we're thinking of doing something in that area. But money and time will answer that question. If you want to donate €1, we need about 20,000 euro, and I'm sure we'll hit that within a week or two. No, this is our thing, isn't it? And when you've only got 70 odd followers, maybe. I know my videos are pretty shit, to be honest, but it gives my grandson and my daughter something to look at. And when we're old and we can't do anything, we can look back at it and think, oh look, we done that. That's why we'll probably be crippled in later life. Right, okay, well, buongiorno, and have a good day. and I hope life is treating you all well. Okay, bye. Morning. There you go. It's another wet day, but I decided Sunday, so no making noise, even though we need to cut wood, because the wood store is bloody empty. There's a bit in that trailer, but we've got to go and get some more. Anyway, I've taken the radio out, which is 2 screws above. Pull it out a bit. Bit hard to get it out, I must admit. Oh, there we are. Pointing in the wrong direction. And that's the old one. I did like the idea of keeping the original. That is it there. And the tape does work. But in saying that, the sound quality is awful. And I really want to be playing like Shawadi Wadi, David Soul and stuff like that, like, you know, and blowing out the windows, like, you know, but I do want a bit of quality. So now I got to cut an opening there because it's only got the 2 holes for the volume and the tuning, and the faces in the middle on the old style radio, as you can see. Yeah, so I got to cut that out, and then put, I'm sure you guys know this, like, you know, but then put the cage in that holds a new headset, a quality item headset. But so there we are. I'm gonna get a hacksaw blade or something like that, and butcher the scimitar. Well, no, I'm not going to butcher it, like, but I'll try and do a nice, neat job. So there we are. Go from there. I'll film again when I've completed that process. So as far as I know, I think maybe at one time there might have been another radio in there. I doubt it, but the wiring seems a bit dubious, doesn't it? I don't know. I think we got a live with ignition, and that. So where's the bloody speakers then? Oh, the green. Ah, right. So these are the speakers. Yeah, I think. That's crap, isn't it? And then you've got, that's a speaker. That's a speaker. That's a speaker. Oh my God, so you've got, you know, oh, sorry. And then you've got a live, and that's the earth for the radio, which I'm going to have to do something with, aren't I? Right, okay. Well, I'm going to have to get back to that, aren't I? Well, after a lot of cutting, and there's dust there, it's black behind his dust. You know, I don't know. It's got aux in, radio. Oh, I don't know. It's not the best. I think I'm getting a bit of interference from the engine, to be honest. If only I could. Right, let's see if I can get something. And for some reason, there's only one speaker working. It did start working on the near side, and then it what's happening here then? I got no bloody thing now. Nothing. No stations. Oh, God, let me get back. Yeah, that's enough today. Had a lovely dinner from wife. And, yeah, speakers aren't very good. I think I got a pair of Pioneer. I've only got 2 speakers in there at the moment. But somewhere in here is a pair of Pioneer ones. They're only, what, 5-inch, I think. But I might, oh, might swap them over. There she is, look. For some unknown reason, the electric fan wasn't working. So, great, you know. There you are. Go to bed. Oh, better lock up the garage, innit? Gonna leave this out here because get my key. Because it's all foggied up. And gotta clean this out now. Yeah, really have got to clean this out. Right, come on. There you go. I don't know what we're going. What are we doing tomorrow? God knows. I'll ask her indoors now. Got to cut this wood up, I know that. There we are. Alright, hope you've had a nice weekend. Bye. I always start a sentence with Alright, Penny and I. Marvellous woman. Bloody lovely woman. We've been we're in the middle of putting the fence back in. So starting down there where it already is, all the way up to the wooden fence up there behind all that malarkey. And they got to be plumbed up. But we got material stop play. We did have these little plastic clips, and I thought we still had some, but no, we haven't. And then we were going to zip tie them on there, and no, we ain't got any. That didn't work because they just slid down the post. So the way I say it, get the U nails that I used to use as a wee lad, and hammer them in. Yeah, and a bit more secure. And yeah, so we've got that to do. Gonna have a bit of lunch now, gonna have a toasty, and then we're gonna have go back to La Maison and get some of them nails I was on about. I don't even know what they're called, staples, I think, U staples or something. Yeah, but yeah, get a load of them. 3 in each one. Might be able to double them up, double the panels up, so one holds two fence panels, and go from there. Okay. Better than doing nothing, isn't it? Maybe. No, it is. I enjoy it. And Penny gets it. She does get a thing of satisfaction. What was that song? Oh, I don't know. Not bloody. We don't get no. No, not them. The old guys. What are they called? Rolling Stones. No, the other one, the weird one. Satisfaction. And it was weird, but it felt kind of all to do with sex and all that. But yeah, weirdos. There we are. But yeah, carry on with that after dinner and get that done today. Lovely. Again, I don't know on purpose. There we are, the worker. Fence is up. Got to add a bit of wood because we had to unfortunately cut one of the panels. God knows why. But there we are. All up, secure. Bit of a gap underneath, but the foliage would grow underneath that. Huh? Yeah, step it up. Yeah, thank you, Pen. Thank you, me. Say hello. Yeah, there you go. Okay, bit wet now, bit drizzly. So I'm probably gonna have a hot shower, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. That's all for now. Morning. Right, today, guess what? It's bloody wet again. Right. Give you a better view of the fence now. Really liking that. In fact, I'd go as far to say that is better than we first put up. We have stepped the fence, as you can make out, hopefully. Yeah, make out there. So yeah, I think it's not quite straight, is it? It's just, the trouble is, when you put a line up and you try and plumb them up and all that, these fence posty things, they will find their own way. And so we're not professionals, so it's hard to know where they're gonna go. But they're okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. You know, well, we don't think it is anyway. I did nick a bit of his land. The actual fence is supposed to go to the corner of the barn, but if you look at that, there's no space there. So I kind of nicked. I haven't said anything. So they still got to be plumbed up. The post. They got to be plumbed up a bit, and we still got to do all this bloody muck. Get rid of it all. And and over there, if you can see. There's quite a lot to contend with. And we've also got to get rid of all that as well. Yeah. Anyway, we can wait. Well, I'd like to get rid of that to get it off the good part of the lawn, so we can tidy that up. Over here, not too bothered. And when that there, maybe do it when it's kind of the weather's better and it kind of dries out a bit, because I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think the wetness of the wood, it does blunt the chainsaw rather quick. So yeah, but yeah, very happy with it. We're off to believe it or not, we're off to get some firewood now, which is in that trailer there. We go to a place called Landavie to fill that, because that is all we had to cut up for the fire. So we're gonna have to go there once or twice a week to keep us in firewood. And here is where we get our wood for burning, keep our little house hot. I mean, that is just some of it. There was more in the gap up here, but yeah, it's on the other side of the building. It is full up as well, apparently. So we just take a lot of the smaller stuff, because that is what the bigger stuff our friends can burn on theirs, and we've only got a small what do you call it, log burner. So the more petite stuff is more than adequate. Oh, come on, Pen.
What's that?
You know, it's a nice day out for Penny again. What more? What more could a woman want? What's that?
Take me to all the best places.
Yeah, get to it. Good afternoon. Happy midi. Afternoon. Yeah. Bon après-midi. Good afternoon, I think. Right. That wood chip we bought, sorry, beg your pardon. They're thinking of getting one of them. I can't even find them anymore. Maybe they're not making them anymore, or under a different name. Don't bother. Just don't bother. Because I've been on that for a couple of hours and it is absolutely shit. Total €500 wasted. I'm gutted. It does it, but we should have got something a bit more, with a bit more bicep-y, like, you know. Yeah, because I still got all that to go. That's what we chipped at the moment. Can you see that? Penny's been clearing the offcut, the smaller, the petite logs, petite bois, little wood. But French is really coming along, isn't it? Anyway, she's been clearing that, chucking longer stuff by here. But our main aim now is, and there's no hurry, but we want that bit over there cleared, and this bit here, and there's a bit behind as well. The bit up here, well, the lot up here is, well, that's going to be another chapter. But there we are. Yeah. So there we go. Penny's fab. I'm so lucky to have her. You know, no getting away from that. But there we are. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror, haven't you, and think, oh dear, and hear yourself, oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, she's bloody awesome. She better have my bloody tea ready now after doing all this. Spaghetti bolognese. A bit later on. Can't wait for that. Really enjoy it. And Thursday night we're going to Mayenne. There's a Chinese buffet place. And you know, all you can eat, which isn't good for me, is it, really? Mind you, I only go up about twice. You know, I can't seem to eat any more than that, believe it or not. Here, like I keep saying, they say don't burn that wood, it's no good. No, but like I say, we're gonna let it dry out for 15 years. So someone might benefit from it. Got a window there to put in, depending on what we're doing on the end of the house there. That is a big if and when, because I'm starting to feel my age. Well, I was feeling my age 2 years ago, to be honest. But there she is. Like, hello, sexy. Hello. Yeah. Look at her go. Anyway, tomorrow we got a empty. Where is it? Empty that trailer, which has been like that for about 3 months, if not longer. So for Deschetteries French for dump, if that's open tomorrow, I think it is. We're going to empty that as well. And there we are. And you know, like I say, no hurry, no extreme hurry. Hopefully, get this done and that bit done. But we're not killing ourselves. Oh, I tell you what I got to do is measure them pipes over the vent for the fosse. Right. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, I expect. Bye. What do people do on a Thursday, Pen?
Go to Action.
Yeah.
And Lidl.
Yeah. Penny always says I don't take her out anywhere. So
I gotta take myself.
today I'm allowing her to go to Action and Lidl. Because I like Action, because I buy cheap car crap. And I'm also allowing the woman to drive the car. Because I'm getting fed up of driving all the time.
You can drive back.
But I do feel naked. And before any of you start going on, women are good drivers. Yeah, she is a good driver, in fact. It's just like, my preference is for me behind the wheel. Because I feel naked. I do, honestly. I do. Yeah. So we got the dogs with us.
You don't like being a passenger, do you?
Not really, no.
And we're going out for a nice meal tonight with friends of ours to celebrate our 1 year to the day of living in France.
Yeah, we're going to Mayenne, Chinese buffet, and it's been a year today, isn't it?
Yeah, that we arrived and stayed here permanently.
And rather enjoying ourselves. You know, it can be hard work and tedious at times, but still good fun. And our friends who live not far away, they're coming back to their house next Thursday, and we're gonna help them clear their garden. They had two trees felled before they left the house, and so we're going to give them a hand to get rid of that, because we're good people, we're caring people. No, it's because
they're so good to us.
Because they're so good to us, like, you know. We have a little look about. There's a lake there. There's also a club here called Le Joker. I don't think it's still going. Well, I doubt it anyway. Like, you know, there's a lake. Good too. And so the Action and Lidl are by Saint-Hilaire. Takes about 30 minutes to get there, and but well worth it.
We go like once a week, if that.
Yeah. Good for household items and
stuff.
And like I say, car trap. I'm looking for a polisher for, you know, to polish a car. But they did have him last year. like hotcakes. So just here we're coming into L'Itael. Over there, behind that building, is a Brocon, and which we don't find there.
No, we prefer
Best,
the one in
do we?
Garonne. Even though it's the same Brocante, it's owned by the same people, we prefer the one in Garonne compared to the one here.
Yeah. And during the Cold War, over there, if you can see that building over there, yeah, that's a Cold War rocket launcher. It's a memory of the bad days of communism in France. Oh God, if you can make it up, yeah, if you can make it up, why not?
If it makes things more interesting.
I think they're just a water tower, in fact.
The ponies.
Oh, the ponies, yeah. We love them. Yeah. And nothing more. So I think I'll let you go. I'll probably put this next episode up when we get back home. And we might have a new vehicle coming. May have a new vehicle coming. So keeping a good old Peugeot.
Oui.
Yeah, oui.
So
Peugeot.
an everyday car.
Oh, you're going this way, are you?
Oui.
Right. Okay. Bye all. In the we were in Lidl's. And we're at the till, and there's a bit of a problem. People paying card much up or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, halfway through, Penny says, "Oh, because the people behind us who were English, they had onion rings, which we haven't had for ages." And she said, "Oh, shall I go and get some?" I said, "Oh, look, you're going to get caught in the queue, and all that." And so I said, "Go on then if you want to, it's up to you." So I'm back in the car, been there 10 minutes. Penny's right at the back of the queue with 2 bags of onion rings. I find it quite funny, really. And her face was a picture when I left. I looked back and there she was, half a mile, almost needed binoculars to see her. Not a bit of an exaggeration, but excuse me. But yeah, and to top it all, it's missing now. But in Lidl they had these electric battery operated socket driver things, and I thought, oh yeah, I'd love one of them. It seemed a bit long to me. It seemed very long, and I thought, well, where can you use that? Maybe on the wheels on the car, or whatever. But yeah, it seemed far too long, and it's 59 euros, which ain't bad price, is it? But nah, spent enough on tat. So I'm just waiting for Penny to come back in the car now. So I could actually go home, have a nap and come back, and then she might be out. But her face was a picture. We was in action before, and Penny picked up these 2 solar lights, and they were €9 each. Almost a tenner each. And she picked up 2 of them. And I said, "Oh, where are they going to go then?" And they're quite big, right? She said, "I don't know." I said, "Well, what do you want them for then?" And she said, "I don't know really." I said, well, no, it's 20 euro, like, near enough. You know, is there any need, like, you know, if you had somewhere to put them and an idea, I kind of go along. It was up to her; she wanted them. I'm not. But I thought, you know, and it's hardly summertime, not at the moment, so they probably are cheaper at the moment. But I thought, what is the point? And that's the difference between a bloke and many, not all women, but a lot of women. When I go to Action, which is down in that direction, down there, can't see it from here, but it is down there, trust me. Yeah, when I go there, I go for stuff I actually need, or if I don't go for stuff I initially need, I think, oh, that would be handy to do whatever, or that would be handy to go somewhere, like, you know. And that's the difference. What I buy, I always have a reason behind it to buy, even though I do spend too much on mad stuff, I suppose. Penny just buys things because they're there, and you know, sweet, isn't it? Bare face, like, she put him in a basket. I knew she'd got something because she had that guilty look on her face, and I thought, what are you up to? And then they were these big huge lights, and even in her head I think she was thinking, why have I got them? But well, that's why we love him, innit, gents? Arms. Oh, couldn't do without them. No way. But there you are. I've been about, I don't know, quarter of an hour now. No sign of it. I'm thinking of moving the car, so she can't find us. Funny thing is, in Lidl, they had these forklift power or pallet movers, electric pallet movers. They had one of them in there, and they'd been left on with a pallet on it. I think maybe the battery had run down, and it was going ping, ping, and so on. And you know the World War II films when they're in a submarine? It sounded like that. You know, when there is a sonar. Oh, there she comes now. The sonar noise or whatever, or the depth noise. It sounded like that, and it was. Yeah, she is. Marcherie. And so I done a little video in there. I might put it up. Alright. Off home now. Bye. Dive. Periscope down. Depth charges.